How you gonna know what's supposed to be going on with Princess? Good evening. If you are joining me tonight, please say hello. I'd like to speak. For those of you that are joining me for the first time, I like to speak. Let's see, something going on with my lighting. No, I'm good on that end. Okay. Good evening, Amy. Good evening, Bonita. I'm cutting kiwis. We're getting ready to have a little chat. Oh, I feel like these gonna be delicious. Good evening. Hey, Cheryl. Y'all come on in. And okay, let me fix this, y'all, because it seems like my lighting is off. And I'm on my phone, so it really does not make it any better. But okay, nobody else on here. I have at least 5 people. At least. Do I have at least? Okay, yeah, thank y'all for inviting people to join today. All right, let's go on in. I don't know who all is on here other than Amy, Bonita, and Cheryl. And if anybody else is on here, please, please, please say hello so that I can speak to you. All right, let's go. Listen, honey, you matter. All right. What you don't really want to do, who you don't really want to be with, what you don't want to waste your time on, what you don't want to spend your money on, where you don't want to go, all of that stuff matters. All of that stuff matters. You need some rich. Okay, I'm on my line. I'm gonna have to call after I finish. Sorry about that, y'all. I be trying to wait till Reggie go outside and be doing what he doing, to come on live. But anyway, what I was saying was what you decide to do for you matters. Okay. There will be people in your life, there will be people around you that don't agree with what you choose. They don't agree with what you decided to eat. They don't agree with where you decided to go. They don't like the fact that you're no longer dealing with them, that you had to cut them off. They know that you had to cut them off. They just didn't expect you to be bold enough. They know that they didn't treat you right. They know that they have not said what they need to say, which is I'm sorry. Okay, so then they wonder why you are, acting the way you're acting, being the way that you are, no longer tolerating this behavior. You're not including them. When you do try to include them, they sit up here and sabotage stuff or go behind your back and be having these side conversations and stuff. So you have decided, you know what, y'all are going to be the way that y'all are. So I'm going to make some better decisions for myself. And that means that I cannot be bothered. That means that I cannot do what I've been doing when it comes to you. I can't trust you. It's you. You matter, sis and bruh, that comes into this live today. Those of you that will hear me on whatever day you come in, you matter. The decisions you make for yourself matter. If you say you're not going to do something, stick with it. Stop switching up because they are able to talk you out of it. People are manipulative. People want you to always sway in their direction. They want to always make sure that you are doing what it is that makes them comfortable. What about you? What about how you feel? What about how you feel about how you're being treated? What about how you feel about being left out? What about, thank you, Amy. What about how you feel about being discounted, ignored, overlooked? What about how you feel? So guess what? If you're not being treated right, it's your prerogative, it's your choice, your decision to get better treatment. It's your decision to cut off some people. It's your decision to eat better. It's your decision to not eat better. You know what I'm saying? It's your decision. What you decide matters. So stop this allowing. Listen, what I'm telling you. Let me tell y'all something. I'm a little disturbed with these narc behaviors. Um, but guess what? I'm not bothered anymore. I'm not bothered anymore because guess what? I done figured out. Narcs are extremely funny to me because they can never see what they have done wrong to somebody. They always see what it is that somebody has done to them, or they're very controlling people. Okay. And then what they do is they mistreat you. Okay. Sharon, good evening. They will mistreat you and then become victims when they are exposed. They got left out. They are the black sheep. They are the ones that are being mistreated. Now tell the truth about what you did. You didn't treat people right. You didn't talk to people right. You didn't act right. You try to manipulate people. You try to sabotage things. Go ahead and tell the truth about what you really are, and then people will, some may still give you a chance. But those of us that are dealing with these type spirits, it's up to you to put something in place. If you're in an abusive relationship, and a lot of times people think, okay, it has something to do with somebody putting hands on you. No, you can be emotionally abused. You can be physically abused. You can be mentally abused. You can be, I'm telling you now, you can be abused in so many different areas. And if you don't start making some decisions to protect yourself, why do you keep going over there dealing with them family members? You know that they treat you like this. Why are you going over there? You matter. You know that these people don't like you. That doesn't mean you stop doing what the Lord called you to do. It means that you get a spirit of unbotheredness. Okay. And then start praying these spirits away from you. Start praying that God will move these spirits out of your way. Good evening, Jeanette. Start praying, asking God to help you. Because he'll do it. He will do it. Yes, he will do it. Yes, he will do it. Yes, he will. I'm a living witness today. Today that he will do it. You have to make some decisions for yourself. Amy, thank you. Thank you, Sharon. I don't want to use mine. You have to make some decisions for yourself. You can't keep somebody mistreat you. You cannot keep letting people do you any kind of way. You out here doing things that are changing lives. You out here, going to work and showing up. You out here seeing about the kids. Some of y'all kids are narcs. Manipulating the system, sabotaging the plan and the project, doing whatever they want to do, sleeping restfully while you sit up here, the mama. Do something for yourself. Get yourself together. Daddy, get yourself together. Husband, wife, get yourself together. Stop allowing people to manipulate the system so to the point where they get you off track, where you're whining and complaining about how the life you have sucks. No, it doesn't suck. What you have done to yourself sucks. Hello. Hey, Miss White. Now, what you have given unto yourself when you know you deserve better sucks. Because let me tell you something. You can find pleasure in this world. You can find some treasures in this world. You can get some benefits from the Lord in this world, on this earth. You don't have to wait till the battle is over the shout. You don't have to wait till you go to heaven to see promises of yes and amen. You do not. You know what you have to do? You have to decide what is best for you and stick with it. You have to decide who is for you and stick with it. You have to decide what you look. I'm trying to help. I'm trying to help somebody today. You have to decide what what area you should be in. You don't have to go everywhere and be with everybody. You don't have to do everything everybody else is doing. You don't have to go look, allow other people to be going. Let me tell you what I have a bad habit of. I have a bad habit sometimes of wanting everybody to ride. And I realize, honey, let me tell you something. If I ain't learned nothing in the last 6 or 7 months, that everybody riding with you, that's sitting up in your face talking about can they help you? Everybody that's talking about some can I lend a hand? You know what, tell me what you need. All them people ain't trying to ride with you, baby. Some of them want to get on the bus so they'll be close enough to the tires to slash them. Some of them want to get on the boat so they'll just be in the vicinity so they can poke a hole in it so y'all can drown. Some of them, I'm telling you, some of them sneaky and they get behind your back and they will sit up there and talk. I'm telling you, they wasn't even in the meeting, but they know everything that took place. They wasn't even in the conversation, but they know everything that took place, honey. Okay, they wasn't even there. Okay, when you got that, they wasn't even in this situation. I'm trying to say they weren't even tied to it. Had nothing to do with it. They got their own life, their own people, their own stuff. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? You have to make a decision to do what it is that's best for you. You have to say, you know what? When I go in this space with these particular people, this ain't working out. So, Lord, if I have to go into this space with these particular people, Lord, give me a sense of unbotheredness. Give me something to do. Let me keep busy. Let me keep my hands busy to do the work of the Lord. If I have to be in this situation, if I have to be in this marriage and it ain't quite going right, but Lord, you told me to stay here. You told me to look, keep on doing what I'm doing. Lord, give me some busyness about myself. Help me to keep my mind stayed on you. Help me to keep my focus on what you will have for me to do. Help me to keep the vision in front of me. Help me to understand that my steps are ordered. Help me to understand that your plans and your purpose is the way for my life. Help me to understand that even though they may go astray, I don't have to go in the same area. I can be sleeping with them, but I don't have to be doing what they're doing. I don't have to be abiding by the rules and the regulations that they adhere to. Because sometimes you can't get out of situations. But I can tell you this. You can protect yourself. You can guard your heart. Yes, you can. You can put on the whole armor of God and you can go in any room, any situation, any relationship with these folks. Let me tell you something, what I have asked the Lord. I'm telling you, in the last 6 or 7 months, I ain't never seen nothing like this ever in my life. But guess what? I am glad. My husband said we are in class. I'm so glad that the Lord is exposing people. I'm so glad that he is showing what people's true intentions are. I don't care how much they prophesize. I don't care how much they quote scriptures. I don't care how much they tell you they love you. I don't care how many things they buy for you. I don't care how many times they talking about can they help you with something. I don't care how many times they talking about some they there for you if you need, just call them. I stopped by today to tell you good afternoon, Arthur Angela Price. I stopped by today to tell you, honey, everybody can't go. And if they have to go, you have to make some decisions. You can't cut everybody out. Some of these people are really your assignment. They're here to make you wiser. They're here to make you better. They're here to help you to be stronger. They help you to not complain about situations. They help you to gain some patience. They help you to get some direction. Yeah, you need some Judases in your life. Yeah, you need some of these narcs that's sitting up here trying to act like they ain't doing anything. You need some of these people who lie. Hey, Didi, I miss you so much. You need some of these people. I'm telling you, you need some of these people in your life because guess what, baby? You're stronger now because of their lying. You're stronger now and you're wiser now because of their foolishness and all that stuff that they try to manipulate behind the system. See, now you know how to stand firm in the Lord and the promises that he has for you. Now you know how to run the race that's been set out for you. Now you know how to do what it is that God called you to do. Now you're not. You have to make a decision. I'm here to do the work of the Lord, the work of my Father, and I can't let anybody turn me around. I can't let anything trouble me to the point to where I'm so disturbed that I come off the wall. I cannot allow people's spirits to mess up my day. I can't allow people to get in, my space and tear up the joy that has been given to me without cost. I can't allow anybody to regulate my peace. You matter. What you decide matters. Who you decide to be around matters. Where you choose to spend your money matters. Where you choose to invest matters. Where you choose to go matters. What you choose to do matters. You're not out here willy-nilly. Let me tell you something else before we get out here. There's some people out here, baby. Let me tell you something. You fool around with some of these people. Some of these folks don't believe God is real. They play around too much. That's how I know. I don't care how much they quote scriptures. I don't care how much they do stuff. If they really thought that God was really real, they wouldn't be doing all the things they're doing. You know how I know they don't know, or how they figure that it must not be that serious or whatever, because they sitting around here interjecting, putting their hands on stuff. You hear what I'm saying? That they know that the Lord has ordained. They want to control. Let me tell you, they want to control what it is. I start shouting just then, y'all. I felt that in me. They want to control how much you produce. They want to stop you from being great. They know the Lord called you. They know the Lord called you. They ain't stupid. They're not stupid. Okay. And for those of you that are correct English, baby, they aren't stupid. Okay. They can't celebrate you because they're too jealous. Okay. They cannot give you accolades or push you to be great, because guess what? They mad because they don't have it. Somebody prophesied to me yesterday saying that there was a group of people that imitate me or whatever, and that the Lord is saying that they're imitating because they no longer have access. And I told her, I said, guess what? They don't have access, not because I didn't want them to have access. They didn't know how to treat me. I matter. That's what I told her. That's where this message coming from. Thank y'all for helping me tonight. I matter, honey. I matter. You ain't gonna talk about me and then be in my face grinning, and I know it. You're not gonna sit up here and plot and know that the Lord called me to do an assignment, and you're gonna be trying to wiggle your little behind and that'll do evil on my assignment. No, I'm not playing. I matter. I matter. What I do matters. Who I'm with matters. Thank you, Tam. How you doing this evening? What I do matters. I'm called by the Most High God. I'm protected in the areas that He has sent me in. I'm not dibbling and dabbling and seeing with folks. I'm not playing around like I'm stupid. Okay, I'm not stupid. Okay, I'm not stupid. So guess what? I made some decisions. I ain't talking to you on the phone no more. Because I hear that you low rate people, you talk down to people, you find something wrong with everybody, and really something wrong with you. Hello? You see something wrong with everybody. You go into places and functions trying to dissect and all that. I don't want to be. Good evening, Cheryl. I got 2 Cheryls on. Thank you, Tam. I'm not fooling with that. We ain't gotta eat no more together. We don't have to hang no more together. I love you. Goodbye. Hello. And goodbye. I want to see you do great, but not with me. Hello. I no longer need your help. I have the spirit of cutoffs. You have extended your time. Your grace has not run out, but it's just not it's not in a room over here. It's not in a room over here. Access denied. Because you matter. Your time matters. Let me tell you, some of you are allowing people to cause you to almost nearly lose your mind. And the Lord has been protecting you, keeping you, covering you, and He keeps telling you, don't keep dealing with them. And you keep running on back because that's your sister, that's your cousin, that's your family members, that's your co-worker, that's your husband, that's your wife. Let me tell you something. Again, whatever relationship that you have to be in, that the Lord said that you have to be in, He will cover and keep you in those relationships. Yes, He will. Yes, He will. But if He told you to get your behind out of there, you better get your behind out of there. Don't try to figure it out. Say, Lord, tell me when to move, and I move, because I want my blessings to flow. I don't need to be cut off from the flow. I don't want to be cut off from the flow. But you matter. If you're just now coming in here, you matter. Just playing around people. I'm telling you, you fooling around with some people who don't believe that God is real. They don't believe God is coming back. They play too much to act like they know. They play too much. They sabotage. They sneaky. They manipulative. They allow the enemy to use them to have these private conversations. They try to figure out how to sabotage stuff. I'm telling you, and you sitting up there running up there and think you could trust them and talking to them and giving them play by play. I ain't telling you nothing. If you want to know what's going on, get your behind in here and work. Look, by the time you work on the mission and you see what God is doing on the mission, hey, without this playing around, I'm telling you, I know some folks don't know God is real. Because you know what? If you felt like the word of God is true, you wouldn't come up against what he has ordained. You wouldn't keep being mean. You wouldn't keep saying some of the things you're saying. So that's why I don't play with some of y'all. Some of y'all are some scripture quoting devils. Hello, how you doing, Miss Winslow? Some people are some scripture quoting evil devils, demonic spirits walking around here. I'm not afraid to say it anymore. Some of you think people are stupid. No, you've been covered by God. The reason why we haven't opened our mouths and exposed you is because the Lord won't allow us. He said that he was going to fight. Hello, I'm trying to help somebody tonight. He said he was going to fight our battles if we be still. So that's why we haven't exposed you. We're trying to go on, so leave us alone. We try to move in the direction that God will have us, so leave us alone. Guess what? I'm going to prophesy something tonight, and I'm going to tell y'all to watch and stay tuned to this, and then I'm going to go because this is all that this is my assignment tonight. If some of you would just trust the Lord with the assignment that he has given to you, if some of you will trust the Lord in what moves he said for you to make, okay, and release those things that he has asked for you to release. Okay, in spite of what you see around you, again, there are some narcs, there are some evil spirits, some demonic spirits that have come. Baby, all you want to do is clean the church, and they trying to figure out how to hide the broom. Ain't it sad? But I stopped by tonight to tell you, the enemy, serve notice to the enemy that your time is winding up. For those of you that are on here that are being mistreated, abused in any form or fashion, people are manipulative by even posting things and lining it up. I'm just trying to help somebody tonight. Those of you that are on the battlefield for the Lord and you are fighting to hold position, you are standing in the gap for those enemies that keep mistreating you. You are praying over the people. You're trying your best to be in the same room with those ugly spirits that these people have. Okay. And then as soon as you try to give them a chance, they manipulate the system again. Like as soon as you give them 5 minutes, honey, in the space, thinking that you can forgive them and we can move on. Here they come again with another way to sabotage, another sneaky tactic, another way to try to ease on in there. No, access is denied. There's no window for you. There is no door. You may slither your behind in like a snake, but you will go out, I'm telling you, defeated. I'm speaking tonight to share with two kinds of people. One, tonight, those of you that are dealing with these type of spirits, please keep doing what the Lord called you to do. Okay, please keep moving in the direction that God has called you to move in, and do not be sidetracked. 4 tips. 1, be unbothered. 2, get cute. Stay cute. Number 2. Okay. 3, show up. Show up. Okay. Show up. Show up, ma'ams and sirs. And 4, you ready? Keep a smile on your face. You want to disturb the enemy? You want to disturb the enemy? See, some of them going to be like, well, Krista, why you tell the truth? Baby, I want you to know what we're doing. We are unbothered, going to stay cute, okay? We're going to show up. And when we show up, we're going to find our team and laugh a lot. Smile. We're going to be happy because we're going to rejoice in the Lord. The second set of people I'm talking to, those of you that think you're slick and you slide, baby, your legs have already been cut off, okay, because you've been defeated. Snake. That's why you don't have any arms or anything till you have been disarmed and defeated. Nothing that you set out to plot is going to work. No, you can come in the name of whatever God you're serving, playing games with people. Right, but if you have any other agenda other than the kingdom of heaven, other than the kingdom of heaven, I need to help you tonight. It's time to come off of the games. Come off the games. Come off the game. If you need to apologize, you need to go and hear me apologize, because woe unto you. That's all I can say. Woe unto you. And I stopped by tonight to give you that word. And hopefully I have helped somebody to run the race. Run the race, honey. Run the race, because you matter, and the decisions that you make to be healthy, the decisions you make to be at peace, with joy, full of joy, the decisions you make to be unbothered and undisturbed, those decisions that you had to make, where you had to get on up out of the way or move out of the people position. Okay, I stopped by today to tell you that you stay on the battlefield. You keep doing what the Lord called you to do. Don't you worry about them, because it's about to be a shift. It's about to be a shift. I'm sorry. Some of you might be like, well, Princess, we keep talking about the same thing, because I feel like it too. But guess what? The Lord is stopping me to tell you, to remind you that you've been dealing with this for a while. And all Princess is doing is coming to bring confirmation so that you can go another mile and take another step towards what the Lord has called you to do. Y'all have a blessed, 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 blessed night. And if I did not speak to you, hello and good night.